Hi everyone! So in today's video I'll be trying out this new set Diamond Press has brought to their site called Fly Away. I already did an unboxing video measuring things and showing you everything of all the new 7 kits that they have brought to their site, mydiamondpress.com. So I'll link that video in the description box, and today we're just going to jump right into it. So these items were sent free of charge from my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. And with Diamond Press, that happens to be an affiliate discount code. So if you use the code VCDP10 at checkout, you'll receive 10% off of your order. I do know that they're going to have a bundle of all 7 new items with like a really wonderful pricing. So I'll have that info in the description box and any other pertinent info with these new items and sales or however in the description box also. And depending on when you're watching this video, on June 18th, Diamond Press is doing a live premiere of the items, and you can check out tons more examples there, okay? So today I think I'm going to do the window because I have to. This is so cute. I love the idea of this. And then, you know, we talked about all these different tags. I mean, these tags are amazing. I love that just for everyday tags, right? So we have those dies there and all these cute stamps. But let's focus on the window. So mostly die cutting. I'm going to make my own card base, so I have a 2 size piece of paper here. You know, you can put this window on something smaller because of the size of the window, and I'll give you measurements on that because I don't know that I measured that in the unboxing video. A 2 size piece of paper cut at 5.5 inches, scored at 4 1/4. And that's that guy. I have some paper here. What color paper? Oh yeah. Just for my background, you know, if you want to do your matte layer, however. I have this cute black paper with like polka dots that I really like and I've had for a very long time, so I'm going to pop that on there. And I'm still going to matte layer because I like having a little bit of the edge of the card. So 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, that's my preference, but if you like easier numbers to cut, you can definitely do 4 by 5 1/4, or just matte layer the whole thing 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, or whatever it is that you like to do. So this I'm just going to glue right down, so that is already added on here. And then we have some die cutting, and I like that they maximize some of the paper here. I'll show you what I mean. One of the die cuts, they're like, just keep that middle part and then cut the next piece from it. So that's pretty cool. I like that kind of math. So there we go. So cute. You know, nice background with some embossing, I think would be cute, like an running through an embossing folder. Whatever you would think an inside of a plane or something like that might look like. I don't think I need to cut anything else. So let's get these guys. And like I said, I give you a measurement on this. Obviously I'm going to use the die cut piece and I can get you a different measurement. But metal to metal, it is just over 4 inches by about 3 inches. So we'll need this guy. It says to die cut the airplane window. So this one is going to be this outer piece. And I didn't get a special color for that. I just grabbed some different papers here. So I think I want the shimmery, I got some shimmery white paper to be like the inner portion, this little portion that's barely peeking out. So I think I'll just cut this from white paper. So I'm going to do that. And then it says to do it twice. So we're going to die cut it and then we're going to cut it again. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to run that through. Well, actually, yeah, I'm going to run through twice because we're going to need the fallout for this next number 3. You know, guys, as I'm looking at this, and I said I want this other piece to be a different color. This one here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and run this through the shiny paper because we're going to need to cut out this piece that falls out, and that's the other piece you're going to use. So, and I want that to be a different color. So, let me go ahead and run that through, and I'll be right back. Just ran that through, and so this is the one. You have a second piece, and I suppose you can layer those up for thickness, but I don't need that piece. What they want you to do is use the fallout and cut this guy out from it. So I'm going to just eyeball that. And to be honest, you probably could have run it through all at the same time. It's very close, but either way, I'm doing what they said. So I'm going to put that there. Very cute. And just eyeball that. Tape it down. I'll run that through so we can get that portion that we need, that outer frame. And so for this one, you don't need this, you need this part. So it's a little accent piece that goes behind here, I believe, or like in there, right? That's what it looks like. And then we are going to have a couple of other accent pieces. Let's do some stamping. Let me put these things away, grab some ink, and I'll be right back. So we have these two pieces. You have the piece that is extra. You can use it for another project because basically you have enough to make another one, just the opposite, right? So I'll put those to the side. We do need this die in just a moment. So you're going to take this and stamp your sentiment. I mean, it can be all these, any of these things. You're really going places. That's so cute. We must take adventure in order to know where we truly belong. Embrace the adventure. I mean, let's do you're really going places. And I'm just going to ink that up with some blue ink. Oh, we have sky blue. Let's do that. And again, if you want to use a stamp positioner, you can definitely do that. I'm just going to take that and make sure we're pressing all the areas. There we go. It's very pretty. And then take that same die. There's two dies basically for the window, so the larger outer one, this is the inner one. And you're just going to pop that on there. And pretty centered. I'm going to trim this down and run that through, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have this portion. And, if you wanted to run this one through, not just with the smaller one, but with the larger one, and, eyeball it so that's here. Does that make sense? So that this part of the die cuts this. You can definitely do that. It'll give you some more support for this guy. But, like I said, I'm following the instructions, so I'll do what that is showing. So we just have a couple more portions, which is the accents for your little shade, which is so cute. So I do have some gray paper here, and you don't need too much, so I'm just going to cut a piece of this off. Just eyeballing about how much of that I need. And then a little accent, so I'll use the white pearlescent paper. So it's actually this piece here, so it's a nice size. And look at that. Oh my gosh. And then this is the other accent piece for your shade handle, so I'll just run that through like a little piece of this. And generally I would do this all at once, but I wanted to do it step by step so you would have a really good look at each thing. So I will be right back. Alright, here are these pieces. Let's go ahead and put those together. So we have the whole lid portion put together. So cute. Have that guy, and we have this piece, and we're going to put that on there. I'm going to let that set up for a second. Okay, so we are essentially on step 6. It's saying to adhere these pieces together. Like I said, I think for this one, I would have run it through this. That way that bigger piece falls out, right? I would have eyeballed it like this. And then you'd have this larger portion. And then when you stick these together, they would fit together with the larger area. But we're just going to put this together now. And so, where are you going to put that there? Cute. Okay. So it's saying to put those together. So I'm just going to stick them onto my card. And that's where I'll be assembling this part. And then you're going to put the little visor part, and then you're going to put that larger frame from the first cut that we made. So we put this guy on here. And then... so cute. You're going to take this guy and pop that on there. I'm going to put it high enough so I can see my words, but at the same time I do want to know where this is so it's not just sticking out too far. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stick this together first. And I mean, this can also be popped up on dimensionals. I just really want to make sure that I don't put it in a way that's awkward. And actually, maybe I'll just put dimensionals there. Okay. So I'm going to run some dimensionals all around this. I'll be right back. I was thinking you can even put a piece of acetate. That'd be so fun, like between these guys. Make it even more realistic. And I'm just popping that on there. So it's like a little airplane window. That is so cute. And I mean, essentially your card is done. But I think what I'm going to do is also add in little silhouette plane. I think that'd be really sweet. So let me grab some paper for that, and I'll be right back. Grab the little airplane silhouette, and I'll just cut it from some black paper. Run that guy through, And I do want to share, I've been die cutting on this same marquee folder for a minute. You can see there's a ton of die cuts on there. And if it does this kind of thing, it's fine. You know, just, you can cut on all the surfaces. So I always cut, you know, forward, back, and flip it back, and cut on the, you know, either side again. And it'll just keep cutting, no problem. So just something to note, because I do get questions about that. I think I'm going to put that there, and then it's going to need a little dimensional to keep that up. So I do have one cut down already that I'll place here. If you want to, you know, put a little bit more on this other tail part to protect it a little bit more, you can definitely do that. I think I need one in the front. Let me just add a few more dimensionals. I'll be right back. Add a few more dimensionals there, and maybe a little glue here where it's going to touch this guy here, and there we go. And that's our card. So thanks for watching, guys. Again, a lot of tags on this one, which I really, really love to have. Just I like having tag die cuts. They are great for everything. So thanks for watching. Thanks so much, Die and Press, for sending these items for review. I will have the links in the description box, the info in the description box, and then the link to the unboxing video, also the info about the live premiere, so you can check out all the examples. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.